Tengo que respirar.
En el TT training ha sido rocket.
Voy saliendo a República Dominicana a hacer un intensivo retiro de Rocket Vinyasa Yoga con mi profesor favorito, mi maestro David Kyle. Aquí comienza el viaje.
What we teach is also alternative sequences. And we're not the only people in the world that has alternative sequences to Ashtanga Vinyasa. There's also Baba Hari Das in the Mount Udana Center up in Northern California. He's been there very, very long time. People doing this, look at my body shape. There you're training yourself for an arch. So someone who learns to wall usually mistakenly puts the spine this way. You want your head to go to the wall and your feet to go away. And this is the shape that you want to start to learn until you can push into your fingertips and move your shoulders back over your wrists. But the feet never touch the wall. You're training your body to feel a little more comfortable with a forward angle and the use of your pecs, so you can keep it steady. Give yourself 2 or 3 handstands, 2 or 3 elbow stands.
What about facing the wall?
It's been a major turning point in my life. Many people, as they go through life, they have certain events that take place that could be considered a turning point, or maybe a new beginning sometimes, an opportunity to take yourself into that vision that you have for the future, to make your dreams come true. And oftentimes we have dreams, but we don't know how to manifest them. And for me, oddly enough, finding the yoga practice, and the first practice I found was Larry Schultz's Rocket. And it was an extremely inspirational and seemed to produce a charging inside the body when you practice the asana, when you do the practice. And so for me, about 17 years ago when I walked into my first class, it was immediately that turning point. It seemed to provide me with a fuel that was necessary to create, to manifest. And many times you want to create, you want to develop and make your dreams come true.
Ayer fue el primer día de retiro. Ayer fue domingo. El domingo hicimos práctica de Rocket 1 en la mañana y otra práctica en la tarde. Estuvo bastante exigente para mí. La parte de piernas nunca ha sido mi fortaleza por el tema de la flexibilidad de las caderas y eso, que sigo trabajando en ello. Bueno, luego la cena rico, todo chévere, y ese fue el primer día. Vamos a ver, hoy es el segundo día y vamos a trabajar con Rocket 2, pero bueno, esto va a ser maravilloso, así que les seguiré compartiendo la experiencia.
If the body doesn't have this fold, inside it, lifting up with straight legs is not possible. So there is a certain level. But once you get the L shape, so the student exhales, L, and flip. The hands further forward. Once the hands go further forward, this lean forward, this press into the feet, this sense of shifting into that space becomes a little bit more accessible. Even at my level of flexibility, I still need to go forward a little bit.
Well, every group is unique, every individual is unique, but then when you bring a group of people together, it's a unique interaction that takes place because everyone starts to become in sync and connected to each other. And so through the process of going through a training.
Bueno, esta caminata es lo máximo. La caminata para ir a la otra casa donde hacemos las clases de yoga. Bueno, les puedo contar que ayer hicimos Rocket. El día de ayer, el segundo día fue de Rocket 2. Y en las lecturas, pues, oye, me di cuenta de algo, me di cuenta de que mis clases han sido Rocket siempre. Desde que yo hice mi entrenamiento de Rocket quedé con esa marca. Ya que yo pensaba que el Rocket era un poco más parecido a secuencias un poco más rígidas, ¿no? Mucha gente piensa, pero me di cuenta que Larry Schultz hacía lo mismo que hago yo con la secuencia de Rocket, es decir, que le quito las cosas difíciles cuando el grupo no puede hacerlas, les pongo las que yo quiera cuando quiero trabajar algo específico, todo dentro del mismo esqueleto del Rocket, y eso es lo que he estado haciendo todos estos años, lo cual me hace muy feliz.
Para mí fue una semana increíble. A nivel físico, mental y espiritual. A nivel físico, empecé la semana súper emocionada, la práctica empezó bien fuerte y como al tercer día ya estaba explotada, estaba súper agotada y ahí entonces viene un cambio a lo mental, porque ya estás tan agotado que tienes que trabajar con tu mente y ahí es donde tu mente te tiene que decir que no, que tú puedes hacer esto, que tú viniste con un propósito y que tú puedes seguir adelante.
So what we're going to do is provide adjustment. And what we do with adjustment, similar to where we were yesterday, toes, fingertips, support their shoulders, but support their shoulders so they lean. See how I brought the shoulders to her fingertips? And you bring them to that space and then lift them up. Now it's her neck.
Bitácora del día de ayer. El día de ayer fue martes. Estuvimos practicando en la mañana Rocket 3. Rocket 3 básico. Hablamos sobre secuenciación, secuencia de posturas, en la parte de la lectura. En la tarde hicimos teoría y práctica de todos los ejercicios que hay que hacer para hacer parada de manos, diferentes variantes, nuevos juegos que aprendí para dominar la parada de manos. Estuvimos hablando un poco también de filosofía del yoga, de los kriyas, de la ausencia de la práctica de kriyas, la ausencia aparente en los sutras de Patanjali y en la filosofía de los opuestos. de cómo el yogi estudia los opuestos para comprender. Es decir, estudiar el vacío para comprender el sonido, o estudiar el sonido para comprender el vacío, por ejemplo. Estudiar en la quietud para comprender el movimiento. Y así, pues, el estudio de los opuestos, y como el yoga tiene mucho de eso. Eso es importante. El estudio de los opuestos para comprender las cosas. Yo creo que debemos estar atentos a eso. A estudiar lo opuesto a lo que queremos para comprender lo que queremos también. Sin darle mucho peso, claro. Pero sí reconocerlo.
I'm not Latin, but maybe I've been living long enough with my wife, who's Puerto Rican, and in Puerto Rico, that many people, when they look at me, they can see a little bit of Latina inside me, you know, a Latino. I've always been very attracted to the culture, the Latin culture, across the board, from South America to Europe to the Caribbean. No matter where I go, there is a sense of spice to the life that is not necessarily present in all cultures. And so that was something that I was very attracted to. I do hope to be able to travel more in South America and, you know, connect with like-minded individuals who are also looking for some type of outlet to help them manifest their own process, to share their own experiences with others through this modality that we call yoga. You know, the rocket yoga practice is an opportunity for people to get the fuel that they need to really, you know, burn that Latin fire, so to speak. I think it's one and the same. You know, there's not much difference. The desire to move, the desire to live, the desire to be fruitful, to love, to connect with each other, to maintain that longevity that we have, you know, through our society. It's a culture, and these type of practices are designed to help us enhance that existing energy that's inside us, that's been passed on from our mothers, and fathers, and grandparents, and it's that special something that, you know, they say, just don't lose this, you know. And so I feel as though this practice, although new, it's one of those things that can be dropped in to help you enhance that special invisible quality.
La práctica es súper intensa porque David es un gran maestro y él trae un enfoque y una seriedad que no se encuentra en muchos maestros. Él realmente trae una disciplina y un respeto a que estas son prácticas antiguas que se tienen que honrar y que es una tradición que se tiene que respetar, y eso es algo que Él nos enseña a nosotros.
always remember that yoga is not designed to change you. It's designed to help you discover and enhance who you truly are. The practice is an ability to help you manifest your own personal vision of what the world should be. And in that process, you're not only affecting yourself, you're affecting those who are around you. And so the question of whether you should practice yoga is always a simple one to answer. When you realize that when you're in a space of understanding and love, then you're in a space of yoga. Don't see it as something that you have to even roll out a mat or isolate yourself. And one of the greatest realizations is to understand what you're contributing and how that is your yoga. It's very important to infuse these teachings into all acts of life, whether it's walking down the street or communicating with a friend or family or love. It's important to understand that yoga is almost undefinable in the essence that it's how we do everything. The essence of creating that unification between yourself and all that's around you. Understanding yourself, but also understanding nature. Understanding people and each other and the bigger picture. When you see that and you have this realization that yoga is off the mat and more of a process of how you interact with the world, then find out how you can share, find out how you can offer to others. And it can be done in so many different ways. And whenever you share and you offer your passion, what you love, it feeds you more than anything else. This is very important.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, Pedro. Mi pana.
Namaste.
Mi pana.
Alto pana, el David. David Kyle, aquí en República Dominicana.
Sí, con
Sí.
mi pana de Venezuela. Yo tengo mucho amor para esta persona. Y gracias, Venezuela. Para Pedro.
Gracias, David.
Sí.
Love you.
Thank you.
Gracias a ti, hermano.
Long